Hey Roxyites, welcome back to Roxy's Playland. I just want to do a well-requested video, one of my diabetes videos, but this is not just anyone. I'm not being sponsored by this company. I have been getting their books for 2 years now, their magazines, and these are some of the best, phenomenal, informational pieces about diabetics and the struggles we go through and different items out on the market that you can possibly even get that you would ever expect. These are the coveted Diabetes Forcast, and yes, that is Mr. Nick Jonas, Mr. Type 1 Diabetes himself. I was so elated to get this book. When it came in, I got a sneak peek of it on Facebook, on my actual Facebook account. Sorry, I couldn't think of that word. Blah. My Facebook account, and freaked out when I saw it because I love Nick Jonas to death. When I found out he was on the Mini Med from Medtronic, I totally just knew that was it. But this particular series is even better because in this series it says Nick Jonas 2.0, and it also says and this year's people to know list. There are so many people on here that people should really get to know on diabetes, and just read somebody else's situations about what's going on with them. It's just amazing book. I have gotten more strength and more back support for people on diabetes. It's not even funny. I found out all the new products that are coming out. Like, for instance, I didn't even know this came out this year. Eucerin has a diabetic lotion that they just came out with, and I'm probably going to try it because I was doing another company's and I'm not too happy with it anymore. It actually is making me like break out or something, and I'm allergic to so much stuff it's not even funny. They also put in here just recently that, let's see if I can find it, Mr. Tim McGraw, and I don't know anybody who doesn't know Tim McGraw, black, white, Asian, Native American, you name it, Caucasian, who doesn't know Mr. Tim McGraw. Tim McGraw is doing a special challenge with diabetes. You guys really need to pick up this and check it out. It is digital, so if you don't, even if you go and order it right now and you don't get it, you'll get access to this copy. It can be accessed off of any Android tablet, any iPad tablet, any cell phone, smartphone-wise. You can access it because they have an actual feature with that. This is done in association with the American Diabetes Association. And by the way, they were established in 1940, and it is their 75th anniversary, and it does tell you that on the very bottom. I think that's great. It tells you about different insulin pumps to use. For instance, it tells you about Omnipod. Like I said, I actually used to use Omnipod, and unfortunately, my body just wasn't keeping up with my insulin situation. So my blood sugars were off the hook crazy, so we decided to go another route. Then they have a brand new informational piece, which I was really excited to read because I had no idea that it had already been released and FDA had approved it. It's the new Afrezza, and most of you know, and if you don't know, it's the only inhaled insulin that's out on the market right now. And it tells you how to get your Afrezza for 0% with your copays and everything and their special cards. If you guys are diabetics, I'm going to let you know something. Most people won't sit here and tell you this, but what you need to do is you need to find out what type of insulin you have. Go on the company's website who makes your insulin. More than likely, you can get yours for free. I don't pay anything for my insulin. I can't get a 90-day supply of it, but because of my insurance and my discount card that I have, I use a Pedra, I actually get my insulin for free every 30 days. So, yeah, there's a drawback. If I need more than that, the doctor just reevaluates. Like, for instance, unfortunately, my diabetes is getting a lot worse than it was, like resistance-wise, because now I'm with the 5 vials. I was only, I think, 3. I was 1 when I started off. No, I was 2 when I started off. And then little over a year, I went to like 3. Then earlier this past year, I was at 4. My back got broken, but I'm doing better, guys. I'm doing a lot better. So I do thank you guys for the patience of me not being on here and you totally understanding it. But I am doing 100% better than what I was. The pain is there, but it's not half as bad. And I'm a trooper. I'm working through it. I'm totally working through it. But Now I'm at 5 vials. So I know for a fact, I know she's going to probably, my OBG, excuse me, oh wow, too funny, not OBGYN, not OB-GYN, my actual endo is probably going to be doing another review here, she said, again on my test to find out, C-peptide, to find out what my body's not producing, because all my surgeries and things and lately have just totally killed my pancreas. So I've been so sick, it's just crazy for the last 2 months. I have not been able to do anything. So I do appreciate you guys taking the time to have patience with me, walk through the steps that I'm going through, and understanding me completely, and saying, okay, Danielle, we're going to still follow you. It's not your fault that you're sick. A little blurb. Yes, I'm wearing makeup today. I'm trying to get back into the me of me, and being with this whole spinal thing has caused my face to do some crazy things with darkening and lightening, so I'm trying to even my tones back out. Plus, I get to wear my palettes. Today, I have on the Naked palette and the original one, and I have on a few colors from that. I'm wearing M mascara by Michelle Phan, and I'm also wearing Chevy 57, which is the only thing I do have a picture of, which is by Twilight Beauty. So you can get those off of twilightbeauty.com, or you can go to Ulta or Sephora and get that, or Neiman Marcus or Nordstrom or one of those and get the other end of the products. The only thing you can't get is the lip gloss lipstick, which is one of the best ones I've ever used, and that is off of Twilight Beauty. Yes, I'm adding a little makeup blur because that's what I'm doing today. I'm wearing makeup. Now, getting back to this actual diabetic video, the reason why I came on here, I need to start making some more because that's where my life is at. I want you to understand where I'm coming from as a person. The best part, and I was completely elated, it wasn't just because of Nick Jonas, excuse me. Sorry I slaughtered the name. It wasn't just because of him. I was completely elated because it talks about tenacious D, and if most of you don't know what it's about, it's why beta cells are no match for the relentless persistence of type 2 diabetes. There's an actual article in here about that. And people who have type 2 diabetes, and I'm, technically speaking, I'm a type 1.5, but because I was diagnosed as an adult, and doc is still proving and disproving things, she's trying to say I'm a type 2, so I don't argue with it, I just go with the flow. Because of that information, I will be glued to this physical article this weekend to review things and figure out some things and get some answers that I can't normally get. They also have in this particular magazine, they have discounts. You can get up to 67% off on a subscription for this particular magazine, which is a good deal. So for instance, right now they're saying I can get 2 years for the price of one. So I'm going to do that, and it's only $20. I'm definitely going to go and re-up my subscription this month. And there is beautiful, the online is totally awesome because it's completely interactive. But guess what you get with this? It's not just a magazine. I know you're thinking, oh, Danielle, why am I going to pay that much for a set of magazines that come out every couple months? The reason why you're going to do that, not only will you get exciting stories about people like Cedric the Entertainer, who happens to have type 2 diabetes, you will also get recipes. We all need recipes. Diabetics think food that they can't eat, pizzas, they can't eat ice cream, they can't drink wine. You can drink anything and eat anything. You must just dose for it. Remember that. Dosing for your situations of what you eat will save your life. Exercise will save your life. And you know what? I gained a lot of weight. Not going to tell you how much I gained, but I did gain a lot of weight. I'm not embarrassed, but I am to a certain extent. But I understand that it was a physical situation that made me gain this weight. Me having a broken spine, which was down between where my back stops and where my buttocks begin, my L1, S5 being totally crushed. I mean, they were crushed. They were like this. They were crushed. I had a hernia from my cartilage oozing out the back and everything. That kept me from working out. I used to work out every day. Beachbody. I'm totally for Beachbody. Used to work out every day. So Danielle has been going and getting back in shape. I have been going and doing all of my workouts again. I have not been able to do anything with Beachbody yet, but I'm going to start doing it within moderation and do the modified versions of it. I have 21-day fix, and I'm going to start on that here soon. Right now, I got it until the end of September, and I'm still doing physical therapy twice a week. I have had a really nasty virus. Please take care of yourself. There's a horrible virus going on out here right now. No one knows what it is, but it's not getting any better because it's such a mixture. It's making people deathly ill. So my mom had it. My doctor had it. I gave it to my mom, unfortunately, and I actually got it back. So right now, even though I look on fleek with my makeup and my body and everything, I'm not doing too great because I am sick. But it's not contagious sick. It's just around other diabetics. I try not to get around other diabetics. But like I said, this magazine has truly, honestly, helped me come to fruition with my diabetes and has saved my life because there's things in here that I had no idea was even existent. And this is just one. This magazine is for September, October. I'm not mistaken, it comes out sometimes almost every month, or they combine the months, like this one here, every 2 months. And like I said, the fact that it has Nick Jonas in here and several other popular entertainers, and also people like you and me are in these things. It's amazing how they take sometimes just the every average day person and talk to them about diabetes. But I'm telling you guys, you need to get your hands on a diabetes forecast. That is where it's at right now. That is one of the major things that I use, and there is another one. I don't know if I have it up here right now, but I'm going to see if I can find a copy of it. I may not be. I'll have to do that one on my next video. Okay, there's another one, but I can't locate it right now because I didn't bring it upstairs. Okay, so there is another little mini book that I'm going to tell you guys about, but since I cannot locate a copy of it right now, I will update you guys about that later. And you can pick these up also at your doctor's office. I know it's really sad that I'm sitting here trying to look for a copy of this because I want you guys to see it so bad. But I've lived off of any of these diabetes books. I know people thinking, oh, Danielle, you don't pay attention to these books. Yes, I do. These things are my life. I have one on me usually anywhere that I go anymore. When I get a chance, I'm usually sitting down reading this. And it gives you exercises. You wonder what you can do as a diabetic? There's exercises in these things. And it tells you what you can do. But you know what? It's crazy. It also tells you in this particular magazine, and this is why I'm telling you guys, if you get a chance to get a copy of it immediately. This one also tells you when grown-ups get type 1. Grown-ups can get type 1. And just because I'm the size I am, it wasn't because I ate too much. It wasn't because of that. It was because my diabetes was never diagnosed as a child. I've always had diabetes, and we just never knew it. It's hereditary. It's in my family, unfortunately, on both sides of my family. My mom more than my dad. So I found out very late. I was a late diagnosis is what it's called. That's the reason why we're still finding things out here and there, and stuff is just acting really crazy with my system. But I'm going to cut this short. I just want to get this video out to you guys. I totally appreciate you hanging in there. Keep watching. You're going to get more videos. I'm going to do some reviews here on some products that I've been using. I'm probably even going to do a review on this because they're still selling this product. Like I said, it's called Twilight Beauty, like the movie. It was inspired off of the movie. TwilightBeauty.com. And you guys know the websites for Ulta and Sephora for the makeup. Just to put that little blurb in there, I am not being paid to do that. I just wanted to let you guys know, just in case you ask, what I'm wearing on my face today. And definitely stop off and get yourself a copy of this. It's worth the $20 for the year, or the 2 years. It really is. And this is 1 year I have, but I'm going to go ahead and renew it again for 2 more years because this has been my Bible. This is a diabetic Bible, diabetes forecast. And the fact that you get to read about people like Nick Jonas is a bonus, especially for diabetes. And we know what he's done for the diabetic community and what others, especially Cedric Entertainer and others just like him, have done to bring this awareness back to people, to let us know diabetes is a silent killer, but you guys need to do what you need to do, and we need a cure. #we need a cure. So Keep me posted. Let me know what other videos you want. I know some people asked me some videos. I am going to be doing some more here soon about diabetes because I owe some people some videos, and I'm so sorry it took me this long to get to them. But I promise to be back in sync with doing videos. Have a good day. Stay tuned. Have a great weekend, and thank you for watching. Like, click, subscribe, and comment, and send your friends. Bye.